FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
From where we are right here in Chelsea, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we're in the center of the moral universe. Come on, give it up for New York. Let's say that we're in the center of the moral universe. From this point, we are some 5 hours from being able to negotiate in broad daylight the sale of a healthy boy or a girl. And I was able to do this 5 hours from where we are, 3 hours by flight to Port-au-Prince, 1 hour from the airport, in front of a barber shop. I pulled up in an SUV, and there are 5 men in front of that barber shop, and everybody in the neighborhood knows what those men do. And one of them came over and said, "Do you want to get a person?" And the person that we began negotiating for was a 10-year-old girl, and I made it clear that I wanted this child for domestic slavery. I wanted this child to cook, to clean. I wanted this child to take care of me. I said I'd give the child a place to sleep on the floor. And for this trafficker, this was his business. This wasn't an unusual request. According to UNICEF, there are some 300,000 child slaves in Haiti alone, and nobody gives a damn. This man, this trafficker, leaned in at a certain point, and he said, "This is rather a delicate question, but would you only want this child as a domestic, or would you also want this child as a partner?" Do you understand what I mean by partner, he said. And I said, "Is it possible to have this child as a domestic as well as a partner?" We're talking about a 10-year-old girl here. He said, "Oui, no problem." And the asking price for this child was $100 US. And the negotiated price within 2 minutes was $50. I never paid for human life. I didn't pay for human life there or on any other continent. And that's a very difficult thing when you're in the moment. It's a very easy thing when you're sitting in your office in Manhattan conceiving of this project. I had been told by shelter operator after shelter operator, "Please do not pay for human life. You will be giving rise to a trade in human misery." And over again, I found that to be the sad case. If only it were so simple. If only I could go in and pay $50 for every child slave in Haiti. The problem is, if I did that next year, instead of 300,000, there would be 600,000.